Well, it was a very different day. You know, you don't forget that sort of thing. It's very high in emotion. It was very high in stress. You know, it took a lot of sleeps to get over it. It's still in a lot of my dreams, but it's definitely a day to learn lessons from for myself and for all of Canada.
What happened that day?
Well, that day, you know, Corporal Nathan Cirillo was murdered here, and then the shooter went on to, to Parliament and tried to kill other people there. And so I guess that day Canada grew up, hopefully, and it certainly should be remembered.
And you're on the way to work.
And I'm on the way to work.
And what happened?
Well, of course, the shots rang out. I came running over right up this way towards the monument, and that's when the scene, that's when I got there, and Kyle was already performing first aid on Nathan. The whole group joined in, one after the other, and like some sort of magical sequence, we all came together and started performing first aid and talking amongst ourselves, and then police and onlookers and the ambulance. The day went by very quickly, yet time gets all benty. And, you remember certain things better than others, and your interpretation of things could be different than that of others also. But you don't forget it, that's for sure.
Not only did you change that day, but the country changed that day.
I hope so. I very much hope so. The city was basically under siege. I think a lot of people got a wake-up call that day. Canada had to face world events in a few seconds that day. I think the city and the police responded phenomenally. I'm hoping we learned our lessons, and I'm hoping that as we go forward as Canadians, that we remember that we have to be vigilant to this sort of thing, and we have to respond accordingly.
You had the privilege of holding Nathan's hand before he passed.
Correct. Yeah.
Family must be very appreciative.
They are, and I have children myself, and I hope that in the event that something horrific happens to them, that someone's there to hold their hand too. This is a young man who didn't deserve what happened to him, and I was, in some ways, I was happy to be there to hold his hand. Not happy, but honored to be there to hold his hand. And at least the whole group, of course, is very honored to have been there for him during his transition.